Hello guys, this is Michaela from Shine Your Light Brightly 1111. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. It's 222, by the way. I just see that when I start here. I've tried since 2 days to do the new moon reading, and it's just not working. So something always happens, and I thought, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to bring up here the new moon reading. But Spirit now guided me, because I also wanted to do again an energy update in this way here. And Spirit told me, do it this way, combine it. Do that energy update in regards to the new moon. So here I am. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. And the new moon in Aquarius, it's a supermoon, what just means that moon and earth are quite close to each other, what intensifies the energies. And Aquarius is a bit rebellious sometimes. Is that even a word? And very authentic, but the core value of Aquarius is freedom. So Aquarius really knows what he wants and what not. And that's actually something that you can get a glimpse of, even if you're not Aquarius. This new moon, really brings up these energies inside all of us. So you might suddenly be done with something or someone, or see the opportunity for change. It's also a potent time for inspiration right now. So write it all down. It's also a time where you might feel quite overwhelmed, a bit all over the place. Sleeping patterns. Spirit told me sleeping patterns. So some of you might not sleep well, wake up in the middle of the night, and maybe even not being tired, but feeling that sense of inspiration, and feel like, okay, the day can start, but actually you should sleep. So it's all a bit weird at the moment. The energies are very a bit explosive. What's also, Spirit brought that up to me, I actually didn't know, but we start. So the new moon was actually yesterday at the 9th. I record this at the 10th. And today, for me here, the new year, the new Chinese year starts. And that's the year of the dragon. So Spirit pointed out to me that the Aquarian air energy in combination with the fire of the dragon can be quite explosive. So it might also lead to overestimating oneself, what can bring up some discussions and heat up energies here between some people. Another thing they pointed out is that all planets are direct at the moment, what brings the energy really into flow. There is nothing hindering it at the moment. So they also pointed out that, especially with that feeling overwhelmed, this is a time when things are brought up that we didn't look at for maybe a long time, but we are supposed now to do so. And for many people, this is about the so-called shadow aspects. There is something we try to hide, we don't want to look at. They show me the word shame, that we are ashamed of. So the shadow self is really in the spotlight here. So I will start a new category on my channel this weekend even still, which is called Spiritual Knowledge and Tools, where I just will pick a topic. So let me know if you have a certain topic you want to know about, and just, it's 10 to 15 minutes talk about that topic. Really just informative, and maybe a bit how to deal with certain things. So I already prepared 2 of them. One will be about crystals, the other one about spiritual awakening, and ascension and the steps and the symptoms and so on. So maybe I will do one about shadow aspects, because, it's nothing to be afraid of. We all have them, and it has nothing to do with the dark side, something to be afraid of. It's not that. So, and Spirit says that if you feel that overwhelm, or if something comes up and you feel confronted with an aspect of yourself that you don't want to look at, it, that you also try to maybe numb or to walk away from or to distract yourself from, please look at it. And especially when you feel overwhelmed, you can put your hand on your heart and take just deep breath and tell this part of you that it's okay, that it's accepted and loved the way it is, that it's part of you. It's the integration of all of us, of our shadow selves too, is very important. But let me know in the comments if you want to hear more about that part, or if you have other ideas of topics you want to hear about. Anyway, what's also very common this time is to be very distracted. So again, I already said all over the place. So it's really difficult to focus maybe. So I can tell. I hope it's not that bad here in this message. So I hear gift. So it can be about a certain gift, so a present, or it can be that you are gifted. Take it as it resonates. I also see a black-haired woman with a ponytail who is very surprised, around her 30s, I would say. I hear the number 69, but of course it can also be 69, whatever that might mean to you. I hear the song, The Summer of 69, I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know. Anything else for now? I see bells. Let me have a sip of my tea here. Bells. What's with these bells? I don't know. I hear the song Flashlight by Katy Perry, I guess. Sometimes I say that wrong. Sometimes I don't know the artists. Or I think I know him, but I'm wrong. I also hear something about against nature. I don't know what that is about, Spirit. So usually if I would have done the reading on YouTube, I had kind of a spread or some questions, because Spirit told me that because Aquarius is about freedom, they wanted me to ask, what means freedom to you? And you also were asked to, reflect on that. What means freedom even to you? How free are you? In which area would you wish for more freedom? And what's hindering you to achieve this? But the reading didn't work out that way. So they show me someone forming a heart with the hands. And Spirit also brings up a question to reflect on, which is, what's most important to you in life? So they show me kind of a crossroad. So maybe someone of you has to make an important decision. And when you get clear about this question, so what's most important to you? And they point out to you. So don't think so much about what others would expect from you, or what would be the right thing to do in regards to or according to social opinions or so. So Spirit is really pointing out, go within, look into your heart and what's important to you. I get again inspiration, ideas. And Spirit also asks you to reflect on the question, what was the most difficult decision that you've had to make in life yet? The reason why they are asking for that is that, especially for the ones who have to make an important decision right now, I hear life-changing, that when you look back in your life or on your life, maybe there was something that was even harder. And it's not, it might be more easy then, or easier to make this decision, to approach this situation that you have currently. Also, it is a time where your past might catch up with you. That is for sure something I have experienced over the last, I'd say the last month. It's really crazy. But for me, it's really, I've made already a life-changing decision, and I will leave my hometown, I will leave my job, I will leave the people I'm dealing with every day. So for me, it's really something huge, and it's kind of, Spirit told me that I meet these people to see certain stages of my life, of my spiritual journey also, so all the lessons I've learned, because the people I meet or the parts that are coming up were really connected to challenging times, to say it politely. And I could just smile about it, you know, and that was supposed to show me how much I've grown and healed. And the Spirit told me to share this story because some of you are experiencing the same. And this is the reason. It is supposed to tell you or to show you that you can be proud of yourself for the healing you've done successfully here. Yeah, in regards to that, against nature, I get information like there is something you, or some of you, might not be for all of you, but there is something that someone wants. So one of the viewers, at least one, wants something very badly. Whatever that is for you. The door is closed and you might want it for quite some time, but you are standing in front of the door, you know, knocking, let me in, open the door, but it's not happening. And so Spirit tells you to accept that this door is closed. So there are different reasons for it, maybe. There's always a reason for it. It can be protection even. So I hear planning and destiny. That's also a card in one of my decks. I think it's a shadow light deck. I can't come up with it yet, but it's really about that you can't plan destiny. So that is what the divine is doing. And sometimes it's also that what we think is our destiny, we might be very wrong. It's just a step on our path toward destiny, to learn a certain lesson maybe. So someone here is very attached to something or someone. And I hear wrong approach. Don't. I don't know. I hear don't. I see a pilot. And I see a woman in front of in front of a closet and choosing a red dress. Don't know what that is about. I see a crescent moon. I hear the word consuming. So someone is in a situation here where that's very consuming and distracting, takes off all your energy. Someone really wants to express maybe how they feel, but the situation isn't. Can you hear that? So everything that happens throughout a message or a reading belongs to, so emergency. So someone really wants to express themselves here. I really feel it's about love or passion. I feel passion, but in a very kind of dangerous way. Dangerous, maybe not the right word, but dangerous maybe because it's so consuming. I feel frustration. The mix of emotions is really kind of interesting, but it's an emotional roller coaster here that I'm going through. So from anxieties, fears, over excitement, surprise, anger, frustration, everything is here. I hear someone of you has diverse talents and is really ignoring them. Maybe focusing on one, but you are called to, that might not just be for one person, you are called to express them all somehow. I hear 7 as well as 5. I hear PS. It can of course be initials, but it can, because I also see a phone and someone typing, so it can kind of be, after the message, so kind of PS, and yeah, well, fill in the blanks, I don't know. So what I feel is really an energy that is quite attached. I hear forbidden. Forbidden. What's forbidden, Spirit? And forbidden according to whom? Who says it's forbidden? So they bring again up that kind of, these social rules, and that you need to listen to your heart. So I kind of feel I have different groups listening. I mean, these readings or these channelings are timeless. So whenever you stumble over this, I do record this on the new moon in Aquarius on the 10th of February in 2024. But whenever you come across this, there can be a message in here for you. So I really feel that I have separate groups here. One group is kind of, that attached. And maybe it's both. Maybe you are both. So you are attached, but you can't have it because it's forbidden according to I don't know what, or what the situation is. If it's about love, it's maybe third party. I hear family. I hear the song I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. They show me a crocodile. And a brain. So we have that reptilian part of the brain that is instinct driven. So they point out that this attachment that I feel and that I hear lust. So there is, and again, shadow self. So there is someone who's very attached, maybe sexually, to someone. But can't be with the person, maybe out of third party, out of family. I don't know what it is. Might be also different for each and every one here, but that attachment is something you need to look at. Where's this coming from? Where does this attachment come from? I see someone dancing. And I see someone, so a woman with blonde hair, shoulder long, who's very shy. I also hear it's time to play. So maybe some of you are too serious at the moment, forgetting to having fun, to have fun, to experience something joyous. Some of you just want to, especially because they point out the questions I wanted to ask. Let me grab my paper here. What means freedom to you, and in which area would you wish to have more freedom? And they show me someone with a wand, a kind of, I want to have this and that in my life. And what the person wants is actually the person they are in love with. If it just would be that easy to summon the one you love into your life. I see a little girl with brown hair, very glossy hair, can be maybe around 10, 8 to 10. Smiling. Can be, I don't know, your daughter, or maybe your inner child who wants to smile or smiles at you. All is well. So Spirit is also pointing out for some of you who feel exhausted, maybe kind of like, what's the word? Where there is no passion, there is no drive somehow to remember what brings joy and passion to your life. Maybe I see a painting brush, so maybe it's creating art in some way, or music, maybe just listening to music. I hear 333. I see the number 2. I see coins, whatever that is about. So maybe it's in regards to tarot with the pentacles. So maybe someone wants, or about a financial abundance. I see a cross. So it can be about religion here in some way, or Christ energy. I also hear differences. So for some of you where this is here about a love situation, and it's usually on my channel, I pick up on challenging love situations. It might be because Spirit points out that religion and spirituality. So for some of you it might be that, for example, you are spiritual and your person is religious, and it's kind of like not fitting. Kind of, I don't believe in the same stuff like you do. Love doesn't care about things like that, you know? Love doesn't care about distance, about age gaps, about nothing. It's just love. It's the highest vibration we have. So don't worry so much about these unimportant things. And don't care so much about what other people could think or say. It's your life, your heart's desire. But also, when a door is closed, don't waste your time standing in front of that door, knocking and being frustrated and sad that no one is opening. Acceptance is the key. Accept the current situation as it is, and it will transform miraculously. When you are really in acceptance, it will. I'm on my spiritual journey my whole life. I was already a child, which was people were scared of me, and I then was kind of asked to shut up. I didn't understand that as a child. I understand today, you know, if a little child blurs out what will happen next week, or what that person is thinking, or what they did, or how they feel, even though they try to hide it. Today I totally get, of course, that this is scary, but I just mean I really was in a dark place, in many dark places in my life, because I suppressed my spirituality completely, because I was told it was wrong. I grew up in a very religious home. So I just can tell you, to be authentic and your true self is freedom. Because this topic here today was about freedom. The Aquarius new moon, or Aquarius itself, is about freedom. I have Aquarius as my moon sign. So I always was striving for freedom also. But I really found it by being just me. So I hope that I could help some of you, even though it was not a reading. But I wish you all the very best. And I hope I see you soon.